We're going to win tonight just because I think we lost those 2 games for a reason, kind of boosted us up, and just beating Mount ourselves that bad just made it even better. I think God kind of gave us a little hint that, you know, we got to fight for it. We can't just go in there, oh yeah, we're 6-0. And then we lose against Westfield. Well, that kind of brought us down a little bit, and then losing the title just kind of killed us, and then we kind of got mad after that, and then so we had to fight for it. Usually when we score first, we just kind of like take it over, and then just big things started happening in the beginning, and then it just keeps leading on and on the bigger stuff. I think the seniors are everything this year. They're line and just all the positions. They lead us all, help us like to encourage each other on the sideline and on the field. This year we know we can win, so we will win, and that's what's different. I mean, we can beat everybody out there, so we will win. Well, after you beat the state champs from last year, it kind of, you know, we realized what we can do, and then going on to George Walton, just beating them 10-0 just made it even better. After the Deerfield game, because Brookville, we pretty much knew we were going to win that one just because we beat them last year. And after beating Deerfield, we realized we could actually do this, so we started trying. I think we're playing pretty good. I know we all know that if we lose this game, you know, it will be our last one, and we don't want it to be that, so we're just going to win. Well, I know God's with me the whole time, so God can do anything through me, through anybody, so I know I'll get it. Well, I mean, being the kicker for FPD is pretty big, you know. We need good kickoffs and good punts and everything. Winning, that's pretty much it.
In tonight's game, we're playing Trinity for the 2nd time, and the first time we played them, we beat them pretty handily, but we had a lot of things go our way early, and they got kind of discouraged, and they're a really much improved football team now over what they were earlier in the season. They run the ball well, they throw the ball well, and really are probably the 2nd best team in their region. I think our kids know we can't look ahead to Deerfield. The thing that we have emphasized all year was one game at the time, and they've done a pretty good job of staying focused on the job at hand, and I really hope that our seniors will show great leadership and keep the rest of the team focused on Trinity, because in the playoffs it's one and done. I mean, you just got to go out and you got to win every week to get to play the next week. I think the biggest factor in our turnaround is the change in the attitude of the seniors over their junior year. They have really shown good leadership. They don't naturally come by their leadership skills. They've worked real hard to be more outgoing, to be more outspoken, and to lead by example. And last year we didn't handle adversity well. We had a lot of injuries, and we could not mentally overcome those injuries. When somebody gets hurt, you like for somebody else to step up and fill their spot. Well, this year we had injuries before the season even started. Tyler Wheeler, Corey Funk haven't played a down, and they figured very prominently in our plans for this year. And the rest of the seniors have really stepped up and taken their place. A lot of our seniors play both ways and are on the field virtually all the time. This year, you know, they've shown a lot more maturity, and in the Deerfield game, for example, we were down late in the game, and our offense just decided we were going to take the ball down and score, and we ran the ball over 80 yards on a long drive to finish the game and to win. I mean, that's the change in attitude was very evident there, and this carried throughout the season. I think the Deerfield win early in the season was a turning point, but I really think we turned the corner in the George Walton game. George Walton, over the course of the years, have lost very few home games. And to go to Monroe and to shut out what at that time was one of the most prolific offenses in the GISA, and to be able to move the ball on them despite the fact they just have a huge line of scrimmage, I really think was the big turning point in the year. After we beat George Walton in Monroe, I think our guys believed that we could be a pretty good football team. In the Mount DeSales game, pretty much I think the seniors realized that, hey, we're at the end of the season. I don't want my senior season to end like this, and we pretty much remembered that the reason that we were a good football team early is we were able to execute, and probably in that game we executed as well offensively and defensively as we had all season. I have been coaching a long time, but when I stop getting nervous before a game, then it'll be time for me to quit. That means it's not important to me anymore. I feel real confident. I really believe in our kids. I really believe, after seeing the best teams that the state has to offer, that our potential is that we can walk on the field and beat anybody, any night, any time. When we're playing with confidence, when we're playing and concentrating and focusing on executing, there's nobody in the state where I feel like we can't just walk on the field and beat them. This has been a great year because the players have had good chemistry together. They get along. The seniors have shown good leadership, and it's been fun. It's been a lot of hard work. Our coaches put in an unbelievable amount of hours preparing for each game. But, I mean, it's been fun. It hasn't been a job because the kids have been so good and have been so responsive.